Welcome back, everybody. Here I am, finally, after what, 6, maybe 7 months of silence, I'm back. Now, there's a reason for this, right? There's a couple of reasons why I'm back. A, it's, you know, time, it flies by, doesn't it? The weeks are flying. And as you get older, 50 plus, the weeks just fly by. And then when you think, I need to do some content, another week's gone, and another week, and another month. And anyway, no excuse, I'm back. And the second reason why, I've had a message from one of my subscribers, and they've demanding, where's the content, Lee? Where is the content? So here I am, I'm back on a sunny March day. Absolutely glorious today, absolutely glorious. Hope it's lovely where you are. So what I've done so far this year, last year, not too bad at all. Decent harvest. I didn't record anything, but onions did well, garlic did well. I got some potatoes. The rest, little bits of salad greens, that sort of thing. Tomatoes did really well. They did really well. But starting a new season, I planted some garlic. Which is a bit over there actually. Can you see it here? I planted some of them at December, January time, so they're coming up lovely. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to plant my onions. So I've got some, what are they called? Onion Sturon. Yeah, Sturon. And these are like what they said was, they are a, what size are they? Around one about the size of a tennis ball. Average size onion. So decent flavour. And the good thing about them is, when I bought them, they store well. So here they are. As you know, you can grow them from seed. I've tried that, didn't do well. So I resorted back to the good old onion set. Little miniature onions, you plant them in, simple as that. So there should be about 60 in a bag I got from the LQMB, right? So these go in, pointy, as you know, blunt end down, the root part, you can see the root, pointy end up, and just plant them in a couple of centimeters down. Just show you what it looks like. So here we are again. There it is, the onion set, a couple of centimeters in, about 10 centimeters. You seen that? That's my measurement there, about 10 centimeters space there. And then, oh dear, that's a good one, isn't it? Pretty rotten. Oh, right. I threw that there knowing that the dogs come on the allotment, and even though it's rotted, obviously onions and dogs do not go well together. So that is going to go in the pocket right there. Making sure the microphone's on. Here we go. Again, onion set in. Now, that's it. 10 centimeters apart. Tell you what, the weather's lovely today. Absolutely glorious it is. It feels like spring is here already. Now, I made some bird boxes. We're having a new, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in my previous put. Another rotten one, 60, and I'm down to 58 now in the pocket. Now, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but another rotten one. Another rotten one. Oh no. That feels all right. Anyway, I don't know if I mentioned it, but we're getting chickens. So our next door neighbour is a craftsman. Honestly, his work is absolutely second to none. Unbelievable. His attention to detail is, honestly, his work, yeah, unbelievable. So what he's done is he's did some fencing, as you can see behind us. So it's fencing in the allotment, and we have a chicken coop and a chicken run built. So that's what's been happening actually last year, and just need to finish it off. So I forgot the reason why I was mentioning that. I remembered now. Geez, that was ridiculous, that was. Anyway, bird boxes. Right, so we're having the shed slash chicken coop done. Again, all be revealed. So yeah, bird boxes. So we had some spare wood left over. So I made some bird boxes out of the wood. And next door neighbour got me some slate. So they've got little slate roofs on them. What I'll do is I'll take some photographs and show you. And I'm mightily proud of them, to be honest. Yeah, never made one before. So what did I do? I made 3, and they're up as we speak. And yesterday, I noticed a pair of great tits showing interest. They'd only been up an hour. I know. So fingers crossed. And then I saw them this morning having a little sneaky peek inside as well. So fingers crossed, we might have some great tits nesting in there. All right. So yeah, so this is the onions. Now, I was hoping. That's it. I'll finish off doing this. So they are all planted out, and I'm just going to cover them up and give them a good old water, and that's it. So what I'm going to do is I've got some left over, so I'm going to put 2 raised beds worth of onions because we do get through them quite a lot. And what I did was, prior to me planting these, I got the old the compost, put a couple of inches of compost on top just to freshen it up, and I'll give them a little chance there. And that's the onions done. So yeah, I've got quite into the woodworking. I don't know what it is. Bought myself a little jigsaw. Not the one that you put together, not the jigsaw, you know what I mean. And I got myself a circular saw as well. Blimey. Yeah. I was having this conversation with somebody. Somebody the other day, actually. Now, prior to us moving to this house, about what? Moved in here in 20, maybe 4 years this year, right? Prior, now this is embarrassing, prior to coming to this house, my entire toolbox, right, consisted of, you ready for this? 1 Phillips head screwdriver, 1 flat head screwdriver, 1 saw, and 1 hammer. Oh, and my late father-in-law's electric drill, which I don't know how old it was. I think it might have been bought in the 80s. But anyway, that was my entire toolbox, and I lasted 1999. I got our first house, and we were about 1999, 2009, about 20 years with that extent of my toolbox, which I managed to get through life with, and doing a lot of jobs around the house. I bought more tools in the past 4 years than I've had in my entire life. Anyway, so that's the onions all set. There we are. So pat that down. You know, these godsend, these gloves, right? Because without them, my hands dry out really badly. I don't know if anybody else's, but I really do. Working with, excuse me, working with the soil, it just dries my hands out. So I'm constantly putting, as this, works wonders. So that's it. So that's my onions done. Right, so what I'll do now is I shall give that a good water, and then I shall start preparing the other bed, and I'll show you how we did it. Hey, look at that little carrot there. How perfect is that little thing? I missed that one. Cute. Hey, look at him. What, another one I missed? Good Lord. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a little bit of a water just to dampen it down a bit. So here we are with a bag of compost. And oh, that's compact, isn't it? There you are. Break it all up. There it is. Nice and steady. Yeah, it's amazing, doesn't it, how quickly time goes, isn't it? When you're younger, again, I was having this conversation with my next door neighbour, who lives about a quarter mile away. When you're kids, right, especially when the summer holidays, I use that as an example, right, used to go on forever, didn't they? Now, yeah, there's been studies about that, isn't there? About how when you're young, you perceive time differently compared to when you get older. Now, is it to regards myself? Is it to do with your own mortality? You know that you're closer to old age than you've ever been, haven't you? So I don't know. Is that anything to do with it? Does time flash by because you're trying to cram in as much as you can? I don't know. But yeah, time does fly, doesn't it? And you remember, again, I've had conversations about this as well regarding, excuse me, regarding summer holidays. And now, everybody I talk to about when you were children, now I'm in my mid-50s. I know, wouldn't think it, would you? But I'm in my mid-50s, well, edging towards the 60s mark. But I remember people my age when they talk about the summer holidays and how hot they used to be. That it was sunny all the time. Now they weren't. And here's my theory, which I think is true, isn't it? Your brain's a wondrous thing, isn't it? But I think it stitches together all the best parts of the summer holidays during your childhood. It stitches all those good sunny days and sunny weeks that you had, and it stitches them together into one long summer holiday. And well, it was all nice and sunny, and you were out all day in the sun. And it was never like that, was it? Used to chuck it down, didn't it? For weeks on end in summer one, but we don't remember those, do we? We don't remember those summer holidays where it chucked it down. Yeah. Anyway, that's my theory regarding the weather. Yeah. So yeah, this is it. This is just putting a little couple of inches of compost in there just to freshen it up a bit. That's it. There we go. And to be honest, it looks a lot better, doesn't it? It looks a lot better when it's all got this nice fresh compost on it. Nice and brown. Now, obviously, I've only got a handful of onions left. So what I'll do is I shall plant these accordingly and see. There they are, a couple of inches down. Rotten one again. Jesus. Tell you what, fingers crossed with these ones, guarantee it. Fingers crossed. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of cane and put it across here so I know where I've planted from. and again cover it up. And that's it. That's my toms done. Toms. That's my onions done. There we are. So I'll put that on my garden planner, and that's it. I'm going to give this a bit of a water, and then we're sorted. So that is the job for today. Planted my onions and babbled on about summer holidays and bird boxes, and that's it. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's good to be, I know something. It is good to be back, you know. It is. It's good to be back. And so, hope you guys have good gardening, especially in this weather as well. And until next time, again, apologies for the content, and thank you to that subscriber for giving me the kick up the backside I needed to get back to it again. All right. So until next time, happy gardening, and I'll see you soon. Take care.